The main reason I really like making models and things when I have the time of places or events or ships or stuff that are going to be in my books is I like to be able to see it in 3D. I like to be able to turn it and look at it. You would be surprised what little things will spur your creativity. A lot of these little things were just shapes of foam and cardboard and stuff that I just glued on, little bits of wood scraps that I had. But then once I glued them on and I put a little roof on this building, now all of a sudden I thought, that would be a really great place for some gunners to sit. So that dictated where I put these little guns on either side. And there's a guy down here arming this gun and a guy up there arming that gun. And then that starts to get my imagination going. And then I start to put in all these little platforms and areas and railings and stuff. So, and these are just little pieces that I glued on that I thought looked cool in the moment. But in the book, now they're little places for people to be standing and lookouts to be, hey, there they are. There's the target. Aye, Captain, go that direction. And every little spot became some place to put another person or another cool little thing. This little smokestack that's really just a straw that I cut off and glued on there, that ended up becoming a great place to hang the pirate flag from and have it flapping in the wind as we're going along. All kinds of cool stuff that gets your imagination going, and being able to actually hold this thing in my hand and look at it from all kinds of different angles gives me all kinds of different ideas about, like, oh, wait a minute, what about an epic shot from that angle, or what about a really cool looking shot from here, or what if we were looking down on the captain standing here on the bow, and she's looking out and you see down the ship from this perspective down into the clouds of Neverland. It would be so cool. It really gets my imagination going to be able to hold it, to be able to look at it. I'm fixing to mount this and put it on a stand in my office so I can just turn around and look at it anytime I want to and get myself inspired all over again. This kind of thing really helps me. Do you think it would be helpful to you? I'd like to know what you think about it. It's honestly not as hard as you think. I've got a little bit of experience doing this kind of stuff, but really, it took me like 4 hours to make this thing from scratch. Granted, I'd been collecting parts for years that I thought would look cool that ended up going into this, but 90% of this is a plastic cup and a Gatorade and a Powerade bottle that I pulled out of the trash by my chair. So, hey, get creative. Let me see what you can build. What do you think? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Your Uncle Fishy loves you, baby.